Hey guys, welcome back to Crafty Wife's channel. On today's video, we are making pozole rojo de puerco. Okay, so right now I'm getting 8 pounds of fresh boneless pork for my pozole. You can get this one. This one's on sale right now. So this is the fresh boneless pork for stew. So my total for the meat came out to basically $15, and I have 8 pounds. Hominy can is on sale for $1.49, so I'm going to get 2 of those just for next time. And I'm going to get 2 of these chicken broths since they're on sale for 2 for $3. So 2 chicken broth. So I'm taking you guys along on my grocery cart. So I'm getting onions, and just for extras I'm getting 4 onions, some limones, radishes, bay leaves, and you can find these at any Mexican food mart. In the herbs section, oregano, and I got the ground cumin just because I like the taste it brings out better when it's grounded. I'm getting some sea salt. I'm not using this salt since it gets more saltier when you put this. The measurements aren't the same with this type of salt than with the Corse salt. So I'm using this type of salt. You can use lettuce or cabbage, but I'm bringing both just because we all have different preferences. Some garlic, and the peppers will be Chile ancho peppers, and you can buy a smaller bag. I'm just getting the big one because I do use a lot of chiles for different recipes. Arbol chili pods, chile de arbol, and the stems are off of these already, so that's why I like that bag. And dried guajillo peppers. And of course you'll be needing white hominy. So one of these would be good, but I'm just getting extras since they're on sale right now. And my tostadas and my chicken broth. So that's what's in my cart right now. You will also need a packet of Sazon con azafran, unas coquitas al lado, so I'm getting these, and we're ready to go. Okay, so the first thing you do is you set your pot with water and you let it boil for about 20 minutes until it's actually boiling. So I'm going to add in 4 bay leaves into my water, and I'm going to add in a whole onion. I'm going to cover that up and go work on my meat. So what I do is I take my meat out and I put it in cold water, and that just helps get rid of the nasty residue that is in the meat. And I'm going to show you guys how you can make your knife filoso or sharp. Grab another knife and then just go like this. I learned this from my dad. He used to be a butcher. And you just sharpen your knife like this. So now what we're going to do is add in our salt. I'm going to add in our salt. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of coarse salt. So that's 1, and then that's 2. And then we add in our meat. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this cook down. So pork tends to be very dirty, so that you'll see a lot of the nasty gunk come up, and that's when we're going to keep cleaning our stew, because we do want a nice and clean stew. So in 30 minutes I'll check back with you guys and cover back up, and we'll check it back in 30 minutes. 4 chile guajillos. So these are the chile guajillos. 4 chile anchos. They look just like this. And then basically I did a handful of chile de arbol. chile de árbol tends to be very spicy, so just be careful with your portion of the. And then we're also going to be putting a whole garlic clove into our salsa. I'm going to use half an onion and 8 garlic cloves. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to leave this on the side and make my salsa. And I'm also going to add in my oregano leaves now on a separate dish. And once my chiles are steamed and ready to put in the blender, I'm going to add that in as well. So now I'm just going to put my chiles in a pot, take the stem off and shake the seeds out well out of the peppers. You don't have to take all of them, just try to take out most of them. This will reduce all of the chunky pieces you get in the salsa and cut the spiciness. And leave it on medium heat for about 15 minutes until my peppers get soft. And then I'm going to drain the water, put it in the blender, and add in my chicken broth along with my dried onion, my garlic, and my oregano. I'm also going to be adding in some ground cumin. And now I'm going to add some water onto my pot. I'm going to add the whole chicken broth into my blender. And blend until your salsa gets like a very thick red. And now I'm going to run my salsa through the strainer, and this will just give us a very thick, rich sauce for our pozole. You don't want the seeds to go through, so you just have to keep running it and pushing up against it with a spoon until you end up with a paste just like this. It's been about 30 minutes and you can see the meat was not that dirty. So usually when your meat is dirty, you'll see a lot of like foam come up to the top. I've had meat before that does that, but this one is really not that dirty. So now what I'm gonna do is on the sides, you see all that gunk stuck to the sides, that's from the meat. We're gonna grab a napkin and we're going to clean it off like this, just for a clean broth. See, that looks nasty, but that's the gunk. I'm gonna fold it over and then do it again. Now I'm going to grab my strainer and just strain out whatever is the little pieces. Take my onion out now, just so it won't get softer and break apart. And now close cover back up, and in 1 hour our meat should be ready. And I have my stove set on medium-high heat. I've added in 1 packet of Sazon con azafran, and I'm also going to be adding in my salsa already. My pork has been simmering for about an hour and a half with the lid on. And I'm just going to mix the salsa in together. To check the tenderness of the pork, I'm going to take some out and put it into a plate and just press it down with the fork, and if it breaks down easily, then your pork is ready. Now I'm going to add in my hominy. The hominy will take about 30 minutes to cook with the pozole. Now I'm going to finely chop my lettuce and my cabbage. A lot of people prefer cabbage and a lot of people prefer lettuce. My husband's the type that likes lettuce instead of cabbage, and I love cabbage instead of lettuce. So it's all about your preference. So I have the cabbage here and the lettuce and the radish. So now my pozole is ready. So for the total cook time, it was about 2.5 hours. And you will get left with this yumminess. It tastes so good. If you feel like your pozole needs a little more seasoning, just add in a little bit more salt to your taste. But honestly, my broth did not need any salt. It was perfect with the amount of salt that I added, along with the Sazon con azafran. So it tastes amazing, and it was truly, truly good. So if you do like this recipe and you do try it, let me know. You can also top it with cilantro, onions, diced onions, or the sides that I showed you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you do make this recipe. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.